proceed now to Mami Abba and Mohammed Zone with what's on and what's new. Let's begin with what's on.
What's on? What's on? What's on?
I like that line about everything possible about Africa
Uh huh.
is right here on Africa Global Radio.
Absolutely,
I
yeah.
think that should be like one of our
It's
catchphrases.
solid, eh? Solid.
Yeah.
Shout outs
Like
to Nana Sase.
it resonates.
I know,
It,
don't
it
say
it
too.
just simplifies it
Yeah.
all.
Don't worry, we'll not say too much because when he hears that, oh, these guys are taking this thing for free, eh? But he was
Okay.
here on Arts Africa.
Yes,
You
he
can check out
was.
the interview. But then, yeah, Mami.
The first thing we have on What's On is a virtual conference
Okay.
on the topic expanding Africa's vaccine manufacturing.
Okay.
Now, the theme is Africa's vaccine manufacturing for health security. And this is an event that is being organized by the Africa CDC, which is the Center for Disease Control and Prevention,
Okay.
which is a branch of the African Union.
Uh-huh.
Now, this event is taking place today and tomorrow
Right.
at um, from 1 from 13 hours is 1, right?
Yeah, yeah.
From 1 to 7 East
Mhm.
African time on both days.
Okay.
And it will be on Zoom. Like, it's a virtual conference, so it will be on Zoom. And the link to register is on the flyer, which I'll be sharing under what's on the website, which is www.africaglobalradio.com.
Okay.
Now, some of the people that will be on the panel include His Excellency Felix Tshisekedi, who
right.
is the president of the Democratic Republic of Congo. We also have His Excellency Cyril Ramaphosa, the president of South Africa, and an AU COVID-19 champion. We have President Paul Kagame, the
Right.
president of Rwanda. We also have His Excellency Musa Faki Mahamat,
Okay.
who is the chairperson of the African Union Commission. We have Dr. Tedros Adhanom Ghebreyesus. Well, the Director General of the World Health Organization. We have Dr. Ngozi Okonjo-Iweala, who is the Director General of the WTO, the World Trade Organization.
Yep.
We also have Miss Winnie Byanyima. She's the Executive Director of UNAIDS. Then we have Dr. Vera Songwe, the UN Under Secretary General and the Executive Secretary of the Economic Commission for Africa. And then finally, we have Prof. Sinead Fiseha, the Director of Global Programs at the Susan Thompson Buffett Foundation.
Right.
I think this is a virtual conference that is much needed because we're talking about why Africa is not producing its own vaccines, and we're going back to...
I mean, if you remember, I just talked about we are not relying on AstraZeneca from India. Now we're turning to Johnson & Johnson. Why won't
which
turn
we
to
do not
ourselves
really
instead?
trust.
Yeah.
Why are we not looking to ourselves? So this is a conversation
big question.
This is a conversation that is much needed to be had.
Absolutely.
And I think everybody can tune in. It's on Zoom, and you can tune in for free. All you have to do is head onto our website, find the flyer, find the link on there,
And get
and
on
then
board.
they can register for free.
All right.
And the next thing we have on what's on is Open Air Artist Conversation with Shell Baboo.
Okay.
Now, Open Air is a monthly series of virtual studio visits and then intimate conversations with some Black contemporary artists across the United States.
Intimate. That's supposed to be official.
You know,
Yeah, I'm just surprised.
I don't know where your mind has traveled to.
It hasn't traveled.
But
I'm
usually,
here.
when people are talking about their art, some of them talk about their art like it's the love
So
of their
passionately,
life.
yeah?
Yes!
It's like with that ambience,
So the conversation can be intimate.
the romantique. Eh? I know, right? Right.
The romance.
The romance.
So on this episode, they're having Shell Babur. Now, Shell is an American artist whose work was featured in their current exhibits Vision and Spirit,
Okay.
African American Art, works from the Bank of America collection. Now, I'm seeing one art from her, and it's really beautiful. It's titled Morphed Beauty.
Okay.
It's mixed media on paper,
Right.
with paper from the personal studio of Jacob Lawrence. The art piece is beautiful.
Right.
I'll be sharing it on our gallery on the website. They can go check it out. Now, this event is taking place tomorrow, the 13th of April, 2021,
Okay.
at 11 p.m. GMT. It'll be on Facebook Live, and then it'll be on YouTube Live as well. So all you have to do is head onto Facebook or YouTube, search for Open Air Artist Conversation, and then you can listen to this conversation with Shell Babur.
Okay.
Now, the last thing we're talking about is Black Maternal Health Week, The Village Speaks. So
Okay.
this whole week happens to be Black Maternal Health Week.
Okay.
And Black Maternal Health Week takes place every year from April 11th to April 17th.
Right.
It's a month-long initiative to advance health equity across the country on behalf of all racial and then ethnic minorities. It's usually held in the United States.
Okay.
But I mean, every African nation
Shit.
or every place where you can find black people should mark this week, because Black Maternal Health
It's a huge problem.
is a huge
It's
conversation.
A big
I
problem.
mean, there were talks on it when one YouTube star died last year in the hospital.
Yeah, the wife
due
of the
to
dancer, the choreographer.
the girlfriend of the choreographer. And
choreographer.
then apparently she
Tragic event.
died because whoever it was attending to her at that time didn't pay attention to some of the things she used to say when she went to the hospital.
Oh la la. So you missed it, and maybe you didn't prescribe
You didn't. I mean,
the necessary
according
medication
to stories I read, she went to the hospital and then she said she felt like the baby was eating her up from inside.
Wow. that
And
could
then
be
the
misunderstood.
nurse,
Mhm.
who apparently is not black, told her it was one of those things. So it was after she died that her boyfriend came on YouTube to talk about this is what happened. And some of them came to say it's some things that some women go through when they're pregnant. But the doctor that is seeing you is the person who has to pay attention to the symptoms you talk about.
Okay, that's interesting. But I think maternal issue is
Maternal health
is
is
a
something. I
worldwide
mean,
phenomenon.
we've
that's-
heard stories
yeah,
of women die of after
Yeah.
birth complications,
Yeah.
so many things. A friend of mine just lost a baby, right?
Unfortunately.
And then unfortunately, and then she went to the hospital, and then they told her some had come out, but some still had to come out. And instead of them giving her a correct dose, they gave her a dose of whichever medicine she's supposed to take to make the remnants come out. That almost killed her.
Again. Wow.
So maternal health is
It's a big issue.
is a
Yeah,
huge
it's a big issue. I mean,
And seeing as we're marking it this week, the event I'm talking about is one The Village Speaks. It's being brought to us by the Family Center Models of Care Work Group. And this year it is looking at supporting African American fathers. So this event is in 3 parts. It will take place tomorrow from 1 p.m. to 3 p.m. It will be on Facebook Live, or it will be on Zoom as well.
right.
So all you have to do is go to Black Infants and Families LA on Facebook, and then you can join in this event. Now, like I mentioned, the event is in 3 parts, and the first is AAIMM Doula and Mom Partner Highlights. And this will look at the experience of fathers who are supporting moms during labor and delivery in the time of COVID and supporting breastfeeding in the home. It also features a conversation with a black male doula, Dustin Young. I don't know if you know who a doula is.
I've heard of them.
A
I've heard
doula
of
is
that.
like they teach
Those
women
who
about
also-
childbirth
yeah, yeah,
and then
yeah.
all of that. And then there will also be a discussion with some health families in America on black infant health and how to welcome babies.
Right.
Now, every information that you need on this event is on the flyer that I'll be sharing on the website.
Yeah.
So they can head onto our website, find all the information that they need and how
Yeah.
they can register, the time, the date.
Ex-
And then let's talk about black maternal health.
Expecting mothers, this is your platform. Take a keen interest in that.
Yes, it is.
Yep,
And
yep, yep.
expecting fathers as well.
Yeah, you know how to hold her. You don't hold anywhere when she's in labor. It's like, let me hold it. It's like, no. I've seen drama, man.
So that's all we have for what's on for today.
Exactly. And I remember my mom when she was in labor some time back. My dad held somewhere. I think he held the wrong place. I mean, what are you doing? I'm like, you don't do that. Hey, he's your husband. It's like, yes, I know, but he held the wrong part.
Oh, but
Yeah, it was
women
crazy.
in the labor. I used to live in a maternity house, Barry.
Yeah, it's terrible there. Anyway, when she gets there, she'll probably give us a first-hand experience. Okay.